I'm David Beals, and with Janie we co-lead DNA Networks, which is a church planting movement based here in Colchester. So we believe a church planting movement is doing the fingerprints of Jesus. We understand the fingerprints of Jesus as what Jesus stood up in the Nazareth synagogue and said was to declare the favour of God, to open the eyes of the blind, to proclaim good news to the poor, to heal the brokenhearted, and to set the captives free. With our small, simple churches, we encourage the 4 elements of Acts 2:42 to be included. Now, this is the breaking of bread and the fellowship, the prayers and the apostles' teaching.
One particular bunch of people might be free to meet at a particular day of the week, time of the week, in a particular sort of venue, but they wouldn't be available at another time. So again, rather than drawing them, we need to draw them all together. And it just made much more sense to let people just be church wherever they were. We always have had clear vision from God about how we think He wants DNA to be, and God gave particular vision to us, but we found that we were struggling to really pass it on, and the particular imagery and way of interpreting vision just wasn't getting caught. So when we met Peter Farmer and he was able to explain to us the principles of New Forms training, it made such sense to us, because here he was presenting the vision that we had, but in clear, easy, accessible way, accessible language.
In 2012, we were quite surprised because a former radio station opened up to us in a quite wonderful way, really, and has become a base, a centre, which we can use as a mission base, a mission abbey, as it were. There's a bunch of activities going on now and developing right now, which are serving the community in a whole bunch of different ways. We were very surprised because we kept saying, oh yeah, the church never had a building for the first 300 years of its existence. Let's be like that. That's super cool, isn't it? But we discovered that resources for God's work and mission are really pretty important, and we've got a resource now which is very helpful. 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 2 speaks about Paul encouraging Timothy to pass on to faithful people who will train others also in what Paul's told Timothy. So we're interested in how this movement of the gospel is transferred from one person to another. We're seeking to raise up leaders, as Paul did to Timothy, who are going to transfer to other people who will teach others also what we're telling them and teaching them.